Hey, what's going on? My name is Jessie Barton, and this is your 10-minute shoulder workout today. A lot of times we don't have a full hour or even 30 minutes to devote to a workout. Sometimes all you have is 10 minutes, and sometimes 10 minutes is all you need. Today we're going to work the entire shoulder complex, which is comprised of 3 separate muscles in this 10-minute workout. Okay, so you do need a couple of things for this workout. Go ahead and listen to what we need, and then you can go ahead and pause me and grab those items. You're going to need either a mobility stick or a long towel or a yoga strap to help open up the shoulders. And then you're going to need 2 sets of dumbbells, a medium set and a heavier set. Don't stress if you've only got 1 set of dumbbells. We can work with that. Okay, so no worries. Pause me now if you need to go grab those things, and then I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start with some nice shoulder openers here. You're gonna hold that towel or that PVC pipe nice and wide. You're going to open up the chest towards the ceiling, allow the head to drop back, and then you're gonna bring that stick back down. All right, let's do this. Each time you bend back, see if you can open up a little bit more throughout the shoulder joint. Take some nice big inhales and exhales here. Let's go ahead and do one more. And bring it back down. Now we're going to start to take that all the way around. So you're going to bring it all the way behind you. You can have your arms nice and wide here, and then all the way forward. Moving nice and slowly here. There's no rush. We just want to get our shoulders open before we ask them to do some heavy lifting. So you can really feel that ball and socket joint moving around. You're moving the synovial fluid around the joint, which is going to help open it up and help you get a better range of motion in these moves. All right, last one here. You're going to take that stick or towel out in front of you, and we're going to do some spinal rotations. You're just coming up on that opposing toe, taking your head behind you here as you rotate. Maybe you can get a little bit further, look behind you a little bit more here. Final 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Just toss that stick off to the side, and let's get into this. So go ahead and grab your medium or your heavier set of dumbbells here, whatever you think, and you can easily swap them out if it's not the right weight for you. You're going to stand with feet hip distance apart, and then you're going to bring both dumbbells up as though you're zipping up your coat. All right, here we go. Elbows come nice and high, but those weights stay underneath your chin. And as you're performing all of these exercises today, think about where you're feeling them. So this upright row is really hitting your front, your top delt, as well as your side delt. The shoulder muscle is composed of 3 muscles, like I said before. So right now we're working that front and that side. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. You can either stick with these weights or swap out for your heavier ones. We're going to take this into a reverse fly. So you're hinging forward, back is nice and flat here. You're going to fly your elbows out nice and high, squeezing a quarter between your shoulder blades as you do so. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Keep the back of your neck neutral here. Make sure you're not straining your neck, craning your head, looking at me. And really focus on that idea of squeezing a quarter between the shoulder blades. Yes, 15 seconds here. You got it. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to swap out for this next one. We're going to do an alternating overhead press. I'm going to pick up my heavier dumbbells here. Maybe you can as well. You're going to rack these at the shoulders so you've got that nice athletic stance. And then one at a time, you're just pressing directly up from the shoulder. Here we go. And important here to make sure that you get that full range of motion through the elbow. A lot of times people will kind of stop and bend their elbow. Press it all the way through. Keep going. You notice your breathing gets a little bit heavier here because as the weights get heavier, and anytime you lift anything above the head, you're going to elevate your heart rate just a little bit. That's okay. We're here, we've got 10 minutes, we're gonna make the most of it. 10 seconds. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, this next one, you're definitely going to want to swap out for your lighter to medium weights. We have a lateral raise here. So you're going to start again in that athletic position, hands down by your sides. You're going to have a slight bend in the elbow here, and then you're just going to lift out to the side, shoulder height or slightly below. Here we go. So this one really targets that side delt, that side shoulder muscle that gives you that really nice sort of capped look on your shoulder. It's that sexy muscle that everybody wants. We all want it. Male, female, we all want it. And this one also gets heavy very quickly. So if you're struggling, you're in good company. So am I. Final 3, 2, 1 more rep in here. Yes, very nice. All right, this last one is a body weight movement. We have high plank to low plank, otherwise known as plank up down. You're gonna come into your high plank position, shoulders stacked over wrist. You're gonna lower down to low plank, press back up, and then alternate sides. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Make sure that your hips stay nice and low here, and then you're not hiked up or drooping down. This one is really great for shoulder stability and core strength too. So if you feel your core working here, you're doing it right. 10 seconds. You got it. In 3, in 2, in 1. Very nice. Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna take about a 15-second break here. It's a short break. And then we're gonna repeat that circuit one more time, and then we're done, okay? So shake the shoulders out a little bit, catch your breath, and then go ahead and pick up those weights. We're gonna start again with that upright row, medium to heavy weights here. I'm gonna up the ante and pick up my heavy weights. All right, let's do this, upright row. Well, yeah, it feels harder with those heavy weights. You always wanna work with a weight that challenges you. If it's too easy, if you could do 1,000,000 reps with it, guess what? You're not making a difference in your body. You're not gonna see the change. You need to always be working with heavier weights. Oh, here we go, 5 seconds. Feel that burn. 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. All right, we've got reverse fly next. You know what, I was gonna swap it out, but I'm gonna stick with these heavier weights. Let's see what we got. Also, if you do have 2 sets of weights, you can always swap out in the middle of a circuit. If it's too heavy, swap it out, but push yourself here, challenge. All right, reverse fly, hinge forward. We're gonna fly the elbows out in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember that idea of squeezing a quarter between your shoulder blades. So with the reverse fly, we're really working those back delts, okay? Yes, this is definitely heavier here. 10 seconds. But we've always got to challenge ourselves, right? That's how we change. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, a few more and then we're done. We've got our alternating overhead press. Rack those weights at the shoulders. Breathe it in, breathe it out. I know, your shoulders are burning. It's cool. Mine are too. We're only here for 10 minutes. We got this. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Yes. And now, halfway through the second circuit, you should definitely be feeling your shoulders. That's okay. That's what we want. We want to feel the muscles that we are working. Otherwise, we're never going to change, right? Ooh, 15 seconds here. I'm going to swap out real quick for my lighter ones and get right back into it. That's how you do it. Final 5, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, stick with your lighter weights for this one. You have your lateral raise. The lateral raise is a very humbling exercise. You will fail quickly on this. But remember, in strength training, failure is a good thing. We want to fail. That means we've pushed our muscles to the limit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Make sure you're controlling it on the way down. You're not rushing through it. 15 seconds here. If you feel a little bit of tension in the neck, that's okay. Our neck muscles need work as well. They're attached to the shoulder muscles. Final 5, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, put those down. Last one here, you have your high plank to low plank. You're gonna start in that high plank position, lower down to the elbows, press back up. All right, here we go. Let's get down there. Final 30 seconds of this workout. We've got it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yes, yes, you got it. Press that floor away from you. Final 10, you've got it. Stay strong. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, stay down. We're just going to do a quick stretch here. Swing one arm across, hook it with the other, gently pull down. Whoo! Just like that. Man, go ahead, switch sides. My shoulders are on fire. And I hope yours are too. All right, go ahead, release this here. Just shake it out a little bit. That, my friend, is your 10-minute shoulder workout. Save it, share it. You can come back to it at any time. You're gonna hit all 3 muscles of your shoulder complex. It's gonna give you that nice, sexy shoulder look that we're all looking for. My name is Jessie Barton. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.